Time for the what?
Down to Earth Podcast.
This Puffy thing, what's going on? Because it's not just the his assaults and his dirty laundry that's coming out. It's going out to other people too, right? We already know about what's been going on, right? Now they're bringing back the Tupac and the whole Biggie thing. That's what I've been seeing recently. How he treated Biggie, how Biggie really had a relationship with him. It wasn't like what people think. Like Puffy's the soft little guy. It turns out Puffy was really like what they call Suge Knight, the bully. He was the bully through time, getting successful and stuff like that. And now you're seeing like people like Suge Knight, who's locked up, talking more. Everybody's talking. His bodyguard is Biggie's bodyguard is talking a lot about his relationship with his wife, what he had, and she died, right? The porter. His son's beefing with 50. You know, 50's all in this. 50 Cents too. He's all up in this whole thing.
A lot of drama out here. Bro.
All the drama, man. This is like the real beef. This is the beef season, isn't it? That's what I mean in hip hop.
Let me tell you something, bro. Ever since that Cat Williams interview, Shannon Sharp interview dropped,
yeah.
that shit shook up the whole entertainment industry, and it just hasn't recovered, yo.
Yeah.
Nothing been the same since that.
That's true. Everybody said the thing. What did he say? This is gonna be the year.
The year all lies will be exposed.
All lies will be exposed.
And it's a year of the dragon too. So
that's true.
Keep that in
that's
mind.
Right. That's that's my year.
Yes, sir. I'm a dragon as well.
You're a dragon too, eh?
Yes.
So now we're talking like all this stuff. What's going on? Like big things are going on, even with Trump. Politics. Entertainment, right? So this is the perfect time. I'm sorry, we're gonna see the judgment because Trump had 34 charges, right? And now Puffy, all of this is coming out. So we're gonna see how money it makes a difference in America or just the world. Because let's be straight, the elephant's in the room. Trump is white. Puff is black, but he's rich, right? He already got charged, but like my pop say, wait until a certain time to see if they're gonna fully make him like charge him. He's gonna get, if he gets sentenced. So that's next month or something.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like they already, even if we hate the shit what we saw, they already putting like Puffy like he's in jail already. Like he's like how I see the energy out there. Like he's already
with Puff. I'll say Trump's situation is a little bit deeper than just race or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
because with Trump now, like legally, the law is tricky, man. So it's like those 34 counts or whatever is against Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Donald J. Trump in all capital letters. That's not Donald Trump.
Yeah,
that's the business.
That's
his straw man, basically.
Yeah,
these are legal terms. So he represents that, but that's not him. So those charges ain't really going. That's why he's not going to jail.
No, wait. This is something a lot of people don't know. They're not going to look at it like what you just said there.
Learn legalese. That's the language that lawyers and judges speak.
I know.
That's some next level shit.
I understand what you're saying, but a lot of people, it's going to take them a lot of time to research what you mean, like
any ID that you have with all capital letters, that's not you.
So 34
that's
charges.
Not the physical flesh and blood. That's your straw man. Everybody has a straw.
You're saying because of the like how it's set, he could get off all of these charges, like really not serve no jail time.
It's like okay, you see how business people. Trump's a businessman, right? They control everything, but they don't own anything. Mm-hmm. Like they don't own nothing in their name. So businesses own everything.
Yes.
So when it comes to this legal shit, on paper, that's all capital letters. That's not me. That's not the flesh and blood person.
But a lot of people. Sorry, I'm not gonna. Some people don't understand like what you're saying. They're like they're not that much. Like what you're saying. They're gonna think
if you know some of the details, right?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of ridiculous. Like they're saying this guy paid off a professional whore to be quiet. Is that illegal? Like,
So wait a minute. Okay, I know Trump has a lot.
that's what this is about.
So this is what's no, listen. See the hypocrisy. A lot of people don't know that. What you're just saying. There's some people, if they dig, they might know that. No. There's some people who don't believe it. They don't know that.
That's crazy.
So if it's out there like that, that's no different than Puff.
The Puff situation is
Puff gave Cassie money, yo. She was with him for 9 years. This is the other tip people don't want to hear.
But the thing with Puff is not just about her.
It's about more than that,
Like,
yeah.
A lot of people forget about P.Diddy. He was
we're going
he's basically
deep.
the catalyst in all this shit.
Yeah.
He was saying it on Vlad.
You were saying
he was saying all this shit from time.
You know what?
Yo, Puff,
if you go back
you
to
didn't
that,
help me, my nigga.
Yeah.
You didn't help me.
Yeah. And who's
You know what I'm
who's
saying?
P.Diddy? Make people know.
And he went in, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
And
So
who's P.Diddy? A
obviously
Crip.
he's-
He was the Crip guy who was supposed to be the bodyguard for the Bad Boys, right? For the Bad Boy Records. They gave the protection for Puffy when they used to come to LA. That P.Diddy. He's connected to this shit.
This Puffy shit is
It's more than this whole trafficking. This has to do with murder of the biggest legends in the industry, Tupac and Biggie. That's the real shit.
it's deep.
Even though that's how deep it's going. Even though he's involved in all this other shit, all this money got to his head after Biggie died, and he got crazy with his whatever, the millions or whatever he was doing, fashion and shit. But Tupac got shot 94, right?
Mm-hmm.
In New York. Tupac was supposed to be a bad boy. He doesn't become a bad boy. He gets locked up for what? Assault or some shit? Who comes to the saving shit, right?
You know what popped into my head too?
Suge.
He had a lot of controversy before
Tupac
that.
brought him to LA.
Remember,
Oh,
Puff had
you mean-
controversy
What?
before all that shit.
Which
You
one?
mean-
Remember the club? Was it a club? The Stampede, where all those young people died and shit.
What year was that?
Was it a club?
That was one of his first shows that he threw.
What year was that?
Early 90s.
For party.
early 90s.
I never
And yeah, so nine people. I think like 9 people got hurt, and like I'm not quite sure, but
Some
I think
people
like
died,
3
too.
I want
died.
to hear this. Shit. I
A
don't
couple
know
of people
this. I haven't
died,
heard this.
and 9
No.
got hurt or something like that. It was one of his first shows.
What
and
year
then,
was this?
this
Basically,
is the early year, I
the,
believe,
The,
90s.
like,
What
the
year?
emergency exit was like one door. There was like one way in, one way out. So it was like a stampede
I want to know
situation.
the year of this shit.
People thought
Got
like
shot
like
for
he
this
was warned about it, but
You know what that is?
it was what it was.
Rock. Remember that track I done? That was his blood sacrifice.
I was gonna
motherfucker.
say that. A lot
That's
of
his
people are
blood
saying it was
sacrifice.
ritual
And
but
then he got
That's
freaking
deep.
huge. That's why I want to know
That's
the year.
deep. You know what's crazy when you say blood sacrifice? Because I've been thinking about the same shit. Like when you look at all of these things that he's come up, right?
Yeah.
Like his reputation, and I'm talking about the same
Yeah.
people that he embraces, the same people that complain about him. You feel
Yes.
what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, like if there's a difference between rumors and you know,
It's
so
really, you're telling me
it's you know what I
I
mean?
don't even remember that. What year?
Right.
I don't even know what year is that.
So it's like when
Early
you say
90s.
sacrifices, yo, you know what? The way I look at it is like, you know, it's not far fetched. You know
They're
what?
not talking about this.
Because you're at a different you're at a different level
Well,
right now.
there's so
where you're
many
dealing with a lot of money.
celebs and so many famous people and artists and stuff where there's like
A lot of
strange
that
deaths
shit.
surrounding their success.
But yo, this
I don't-
story,
like,
they're not talking. You see what you said there? I don't see them talking about this story, bringing it up, or what they bring up all the
it's a
time.
long time ago. It's a long time ago.
We brought
But
it
that
up.
was some of the early
That's what I mean.
controversies.
We've just brought it up. I don't hear nobody talking about it.
The reason why is because it's pretty back. It's back in the day, right?
But if
But it
you're
just
talking about
popped into
Puffy,
my
right?
head.
And right now, you want to really get Puffy? Are you surprised when you hear this?
But,
All right,
but
so check
I
it
don't
out.
know. I don't actually. Me personally, I don't know what charges are against him though. Like I
Alright.
haven't done enough
I
digging
know.
to
I
know
done.
the
I done
actual
some.
like.
Okay, go on.
So
You
so
saw
check it out.
paperwork and stuff like for Puff. Like what's going on with him?
Okay, go. I want to hear first what you saying. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
give you that.
you were talking about Trump and Puff, right? And yeah, who's gonna go to jail and who's not, basically, right? And money talks, and we're talking about different levels. What I wanted to say was that if you look at Trump, right, we're talking about black and white
Yeah.
and black,
Yeah.
right? The powers that be are predominantly I'm not gonna be ignorant and say they're predominantly white, but for the most part, as far as everything we've experienced in life in general, the powers that be have
North
always
America, basically.
it's the powers that be has always been North America.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. So North America is white. You know what I'm saying? Not and you get what I'm saying, right?
hold
And
on,
we
I
hold
gotta
on, let me
say
finish.
something.
Let me
Puff
finish.
ain't
this thing.
innocent,
And we there, right? And there's
I don't know
there's
what he's
everything
guilty of,
else.
but he ain't
But
innocent.
North America is white, right? So you have white supremacists,
Yeah.
and then you have the black people,
Yeah.
our black communities, us, black, Spanish,
Yeah.
whatever, right? So I was going to hang a black man
Yeah.
before, even because you were asking about Puff having charges. There's no charges being
Yeah,
laid
there's
so
no
far.
charges.
That's
They're
what I'm
just
saying. I
talking,
don't
yeah.
know
Right.
the charges.
Now with
But
Trump,
the thing with Trump though, it's not no egregious shit. Like it's literally what I said.
but with
No one's even both things. A lot of things we came up with, they're not promoting it.
check it
What
out.
we're-
I don't know if it's a race thing. To me, it's not. It's nothing. With
Check it
race,
out.
'cause it's
Check it
it's
out.
two
Check it out.
different-
No,
it's two
'cause-
separate like situations.
But how the public,
But
But
the
but
public-
but Sean,
we can't sit here and act like over the years.
no,
we
but
haven't
we
heard
know
Puff's
that. But the
stories,
people
like-
who don't know better will look on it. Like
Yo,
what we're just saying.
but Sean is saying Sean mentioned it. Sean said black and white, right? So this what I'm saying. Like Trump is a different level of shit. He's out there with the supremacists.
Yeah, yeah.
Puffy is not. Puffy is still a fucking puppet, my nigga.
That's right, yeah.
You understand? These motherfuckers grab Puffy and make him jump like motherfucking Meek Mill
Yeah.
without
But
bill.
one of them
You
are
understand?
Locked up, though.
That's
Neither
right.
One of them are locked up.
That's-
And then
Yes.
and there's
Yes,
footage. There's
but-
footage of him whooping Cassie.
Sure,
Stuff.
but yes, because he's out there. He's still working
boys
for the.
club.
He's still working for. Thank you.
They
He's
were-
still
they
in the
were
boys
saying- they were
club.
saying statute
So
of
he's still-
limitations
They
and
still
shit.
have to kind of help.
But-
Everything
I don't
comes
know.
with a price, my bro. And you know what? And that goes back to what Sean was saying. Sacrifices, my nigga.
Yeah,
You know, there will be more blood. There will be more genocide, more fucking killing each other because they provide us the weapons, they provide the poison, they provide the psychological fucking, domination and
Tupac and Biggie too was a sacrifice. If you look on
Are
the
we
whole
really going
story
there?
now,
Are we going there?
no, you really going. This the blood. Yo, Rock, is it a
all of
coincidence
these
I made
things
that
have been
track, The
sacrificed.
blood sacrifice. I actually made a song
All of these
14
things.
years ago, and the shit I never put no tags on it. I put a cheap picture up, and this is before they start talking about all this Masonic thing. Remember Jay-Z with that thing in his video? Yo, I was surprised the video started to go quick and it was in all the algorithms because I say blood sacrifice, Jay-Z and Weezy, whatever. I'm saying all them names. So when like the conscious community used to be on Facebook and all that shit, you notice you don't see them anymore. They used to talk. You used to see the Moors, all these groups.
That's
They're
crazy.
gone.
They're censored.
right?
They're censored
They're censored.
because you can't speak
So
no
now-
more.
Meta, man.
When we talk, which is down to earth, coming kind of out of that shit now, the stuff is like crazy because we're conspiracy. No, this is true. Look all the stuff what people were talking for years, past 7-10 years. They said this was conspiracy about Tupac. Now Keefe D's in jail. Now you're talking about Puff Daddy. Now part of murders and whatever rings and shit. Before people say you're crazy, Puff Daddy's an altar boy. Weren't they putting him up just the other day? They
Yo,
gave him the
Sean
key.
is on point. I swear to.
They give him the
I
key of the
swear to
city,
God.
right? But we know, but really deep down, people like us know. We weren't on the internet all the time. That Puffy was a snake because look at all those shine.
The streets
he
is
got
always
shine
talking,
lock
man.
up.
Those
Look
were
at-
sacrifices.
The streets is
Those
always
But
were the
look at
sacrifices.
Bad Boy Records. Let's go through their records.
Those were the
Let's go
sacrifices.
through the record.
Those were the sacrifices.
Look at all the guys on the
Cursed label.
every last one of them.
Shine get locked up. G Depp just came out of jail.
Yeah,
Like
but
Mac
check
dead.
this out. But check this out though.
Yeah,
Order for
Rob,
But in
Black
order
Rob
for Puffy to be successful, he has to burn the village. And those are the peeps are a part of the village.
Yeah.
If I kill Biggie,
Yeah.
if I give you Biggie, would you promise me to get me to a higher level? I need more money. I need more connections, more power. If I fucking give you Sean, can I get this? If I give you this, if I
Yeah,
give
you
you
give
that,
the people,
this
yeah.
is dog.
You
It's
give it-
this is it's
You know
levels
what's
to
interesting, though?
my bro. Labels to this
Yeah,
shit.
the boy, yeah, Kanye.
Yeah.
I remember it.
He was saying
Fuck
shit
that.
too.
Like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
he
saying
was calling.
Say
he
that
was
again,
calling
say that
Puff a
again.
Fed.
Kanye
Kanye
West
on
was
Drink Champs
calling,
about in 2021.
Puffy already
when
out.
he did that big Drink Champs interview. He was like, "Puffy, you fed." He was getting it. He was calling him a Fed.
You
know
see,
what I mean?
it's
So
all
it's like-
spilling out. So
Yo, you know what? I just got shivers. You know what? Because you know what? The devil's working, right? We're having a spiritual fight, right? And when you see the devil, and when he grabs a soul, and that motherfucker is working for him, bro, he'll go and capture more souls, which means this motherfucker was
That's basically the
hold on.
industry.
If he was throwing these fucking parties, if he was, I hope he wasn't. I pray that he wasn't. But if he was, then that means this motherfucker was actually recruiting and fucking grooming more devilish souls just to feed the fucking hunger. Dog,
there's a couple.
that's fucking deep, man.
You have to look who he's
That's
associated
deep.
with now.
Because that's the we having a spiritual fight,
Who
dog.
is he
So this
associated
shit,
with? Look
dog.
who he was associated with. I'm gonna come around. You guys really want to go?
I give
deep?
you all these souls.
You know who he's associated with these parties? Who came to these parties? Who was his big dogs at these parties?
A lot of people, I don't know.
Another rapper,
Talk to them.
Jay
This soul.
Jay-Z. No, everyone's silent.
No, I'm not surprised. Like a lot of this shit has been out there, fam.
Yo,
I love hip hop.
We're just in the age of information.
Yo, check this
now,
out.
so
I love our music.
Look, you brought up
Everything.
Jay, right? But Jay, you have to realize something. Jay knows what he does. So Jay knows has to stay out of that limelight.
Kind of clean cut.
Yo,
because you
on
don't
the
got no
real,
scandals
wait,
out
yo,
there.
no,
50
he
Cent is bringing him up.
knows. He
50
knows.
Cent is bringing him up.
What?
Bringing up Jay. Say you next.
Yeah, but nobody. I don't see no victims coming from Jay or whatever. I don't know what. I'm not defending. I'm just saying,
all I
like,
know, 50 Cent is coming for him. He's not letting up.
everybody got skeletons in this industry, bro.
Yeah.